Hello you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Weird vs Weirder. And in this episode we have the youngest team against the oldest team. So let's start off with the oldest team. In goalkeeper we have Casilla. It was very hard to find an old goalkeeper that is Spanish. So I had to go with a bit of personal knowledge, to be quite honest. I know he's quite old. Don't know if he's the oldest. If you know the oldest goalkeeper in the Spanish league, then please do let me know in the comment section. Anyway, left back we have Juan Fran, not the right back of Atletico Madrid. We have this guy, the left back of Levante. He's actually not too bad of a player, to be quite honest. I'd probably recommend buying him in a silver Spanish team or a silver BBVA team. And centre backs we have Ballesteros. I decided to go with the inform one, just why not, basically. And he's not too bad. He is very slow though, obviously because of his age. He can't really get catch up with any attackers, especially when you're versing a sweaty team like Hernandez and Ben or anyone like that. And in the other centre back we have Helguera. He is very slow as well. 34 pace. Nothing too special about him, to be quite honest. Wouldn't recommend buying him in a team. Anyway, right back we have Pablo from Deportivo, the right back. He is pretty slow for a full back, although he is actually not too bad of a player, to be honest. He has good defensive stats, as you can see there. 75 defending is quite good for a silver right back. But anyway, into the centre defensive mid position, we went with Nagor of Numancia. This guy is again very slow. As you can see, I think he's the slowest player in the team. No, he's second slowest in the team. He has only 32 pace, which means he is quite liable to be caught on the counter. But anyway, right mid we went with Moran. This guy is very old and pretty slow for a winger, to be honest. You need your wingers to be quite fast, and he doesn't really have the sort of stats that you're looking for. Left mid we went with the inform Ellison from Morecambe. I decided to go with the English attack because they had some older players than the Spanish attack. But anyway, this guy is not too bad. He is again very slow, but he does have a quite decent shot on him, to be quite honest, especially for a bronze player. And into the centre attacking mid we have the only probably decent player of the team. We have Paul Scholes, 88 passing, as you can see there, which is very good. Would probably recommend buying him as long as you don't mind having to slow down the pace of the game as soon as he gets the ball. Into the strikers we have Phillips of Blackpool. This guy only has 53 pace, which is actually pretty good for someone of his age. His work rates are pretty good, which means I probably wouldn't mind giving this guy a go. In an actual team, might be pretty decent. I can imagine he has quite a good shot on him, and he has quite good strength as well. And into the last player of the team we have Fletcher. This guy was in one of my teams, I think 2 weeks ago, for being one of the slowest players in the game. You can see the 25 pace is absolutely terrible. You just can't do anything with him. Apart from that, he does have pretty good stats. 81 heading for a bronze player is not bad at all. Anyway, that's all for the oldest team. I probably wouldn't recommend any of these players except for maybe Scholes or Phillips, or probably even the left back as well, Juan Fran. He was pretty decent. So let's go on to the youngest team. In goal we have Butland. Again, this was actually pretty hard to find a young goalkeeper. So I used my personal knowledge, and I know Butland was, I think, the youngest ever international goalkeeper because he played for England. I think he's 19 years old. Everyone in the team is under 18 except for Butland, who I believe is 19. Left back we have Shaw for Southampton. Guy's actually not too bad. 70 pace isn't bad at all. Centre back we have Innes and Errington. Both are pretty decent players. Obviously, though, they're unexperienced. Nothing too special about their stats, to be honest. They're pretty slow as well for centre backs. You need your centre backs to be pretty fast unless you want to be caught on the counter every time. Right back we have Stones of Barnsley. This guy is again nothing special about him at all. Some average stats, but nothing really to look at. Centre back mid again we have Digby of Barnsley. Again, nothing really too special. Probably wouldn't recommend him. Right mid, this guy you should all know, Redmond of Birmingham. He has 86 pace. He has some very good stats there. I have played with him in quite a few squads, and I do like having him on the wing. He can get down there. He also has a higher attacking work rate and low defensive. He'd probably be more suited in a winger position, because as a right mid, he does need to get back a bit more than he would as a winger, and he doesn't really do that. But anyway, on to the left, you have Sterling of Liverpool. This guy's an absolute beast. I'm not going to lie, he has some insane stats. Just look at them. For a silver rated 69, that's very good. He also has 4-star skills, and he has medium attacking and medium defensive work rate, which means he is more suited as a left mid instead of a left winger. Because as a winger, you want him to always be forward and never like to get back and that. But as a left mid, you want him to get back a little bit, help out your fullbacks, and Sterling will probably be the best player to do that. Into the centre attacking mid position, we have McLaughlin. I think that's how you say it. This guy, again, nothing really too special about him. Probably wouldn't want to play with him. Nothing really looks that good about him to make you want to use him. Into the strikers, we have this guy who is really ugly. He is his name is Beck, and he's from Carlisle United of League One. He doesn't actually look too bad, to be honest. He has decent pace, decent heading stats. He's also 6'3", which is pretty good. Wouldn't mind trying him out, seeing how he is. Probably wouldn't work in any of my teams, but if I had a team that I could build like around him, then it'd probably be quite good. And to the last player of the team, we have Clayton. This guy is actually really good. 80 pace for his bronze striker is actually pretty good. He also has good heading stats, which means he can like run forward if you have good wingers like Sterling and Redmond, and just head the ball into the net, because he is always going to beat the defender on the pace. So as long as you put it behind the defender, he should have no problem getting past him and onto the ball. That's been it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just drop it a like, it really does help. But that's all, and I'll see you all next time.